So before I start out this video, I want to give a shout out to my good YouTube friend, Mjolnir Man. I think that's how you pronounce it. He does political stuff on YouTube, current events, talks about religion. Obviously, from reading his banner, you can see exactly what he does. It's perfectly lined up. Him and I did a live stream on Google Hangouts last weekend. It was really fun. He was really interesting to talk to. So I want to give a shout out to him. Subscribe to him. I'm going to put his link in the description. He's a really awesome guy, and I think he deserves more recognition than he gets on this website. So that, and I got my own Twitter page, Biased Political Agenda. Like it. I'm going to put it in the description. Follow me. Not liking, following. So here's the video. Alright, so how's everybody doing? This isn't necessarily going to be a video response. This is just going to be kind of like a rant video or like an expose video, if you would say. And the video is mostly about pseudo-political commentators on YouTube, Steven Crowder and Paul Joseph Watson, who, of course, these are people who claim to know a lot about politics and a lot about how the world works, but they mostly just speak on kind of liberal tending subjects that make them feel uncomfortable, and since they think that they know a lot about these subjects, they obviously rant about it, but they really don't know that much about these subjects because they haven't done any research or reading about it. They just basically spout out things that everyone's been told about these subjects. And since their supporters, since their viewers are just as ignorant as they are, they just lap it up like a cat drinking milk. And an example of this can be when these two talked about socialism. And I've seen the videos that they've made about socialism. Now, I'm not a socialist, but these two guys think that socialism is government control over the means of production, which that's not what socialism is. But I'm not going to go into what socialism is, what capitalism is, which one's better. But I've seen what these people have had to say about socialism, and they have no idea what they're talking about, yet they are seemingly experts on the subject, or they make themselves out to be professionals on the subject. And one of the things that I actually thought was funny about their videos is the fact that they classify communists or socialists as liberals. Well, yeah, I mean, most socialists are probably liberals, but not all liberals are socialists. Basically classifying them as jobless leeches, cockroaches, that just inhabit this earth and don't do anything that is positive for society, basically classifying them as
mom's basement, don your Che Guevara t-shirt and genuflect beneath your hammer and sickle flag.
They're between the ages of like 18 and 40, which is really funny to me because I know a lot of conservatives who still live at home and they smoke weed all the time. Smoke weed every day! But I just thought it's extremely funny that these two are saying what they're saying and classifying liberals in that sense, which I've done the research. Yeah, 2% more people who consider themselves liberals in this country are unemployed compared to conservatives. It's like 10% versus 8%, which it's a 2% gap. But I think it's really funny that these guys say stuff like that, and this is how I'm going to end the video, right? These are two guys who don't really provide anything for society. I mean, they provide a means for me to watch videos, and that's how they get money. They have a large audience, but they really don't do anything that provides anything positive for society. I mean, they basically either lie or are too ignorant in front of the camera, and they get thousands and thousands and thousands of views. These guys could turn on their phone, their camera, and film themselves for 5 seconds and would probably get hundreds of thousands of views. So you really don't have any place to comment on on people's job stability, people having jobs or people not having jobs, because in a sense, you really don't have a real job. I mean, Paul Joseph Watson writes for InfoWars, and Steven Crowder does PragerU videos. So, I mean, you both have podcasts and you both make videos, and it's really respectable how you've been able to gain the audience that you've gained, but you don't do anything either. You are just as lazy as these guys who smoke weed, play video games, and live in their mother's basements, and don't have jobs either. So, real big of you guys to think that you have anything on these people. So this is all I have. I'm out. Those two guys are jokes and are completely ignorant. Peace.